You know a father-son beef is real when they don't even share their last name. But Big Goat Jin is riding this cool ass motorcycle and decides to defy gravity for 4 seconds. But Jin did all this to take down KAZUYA's helicopter. The plane crashes down, KAZUYA gets out, and then they start boxing. Jin starts whooping his dad's ass. Then he starts having flashbacks to when he made World War III, and he's like, you know what? That wasn't cool of me, and I'm trying to atone for that. KAZUYA is like, yeah, I bet, and then tries to uppercut his son. But Jin punishes and punches right through little bro. KAZUYA got up on his feet like, that ain't even hurt, little bro. Hey, bring out your devil. Jin uses his devil gene, flies up in the air and kicks KAZUYA, but he blocks, and then they get back to video game boxing. They stop video game boxing, then Jin flies up in the air and he has telepathy, picks 3 cars up, throws them at KAZUYA, then he blows them up with his third eye beam. And really just thinking about it, bro, all Heihachi had to do was not be a terrible father and we wouldn't be here right now. Like, either treat your kids as good as you treat Kuma or just get a vasectomy, dog. But after Jin got done violating his father, he picked KAZUYA, his father, a grown ass man by the way, up by the top of his head. And then he started dragging his ass on the side of a building. And then Jin did KAZUYA how Mob did that one dude with a Mob Psycho. But from out the building came Devil KAZUYA and he knocked Jin out the building. He gut checks his son in midair. Jin tries to throw a punch, but KAZUYA blocks it and then he kicks him in the forehead, grabs both of his hands, and then with the legs still up, drops the hammer down right on Jin, dropping him down to the ground. And then they start beam clashing with their eye beams and KAZUYA wins. And then KAZUYA puts his son in this nasty ass blender. KAZUYA hits Jin with this 3-piece combo. He hits him with a right straight, then an uppercut, then he finishes off with a left straight, sending his ass into the back of a car. But bro was not finished with the combo. He pulls up, sternum checks his son, hits bro with his eye beams, knocking him up into the air. He flies up, hits him with an axe handle, then he drops down on his son with this nasty ass kick. Then Jin gets up just to see KAZUYA standing over him, booming innocent civilians. And then Jin starts having flashbacks to his mother getting boomed by this big ass ogre. And then the devil gene takes over. So Jin, enraged, pulls up on his dad, tries to hit him, but KAZUYA hits Jin with this nasty ass counter upper. Then KAZUYA hits his son with a Kamehameha. Who does bro think he is, Goku? Your ass should be in Dragon Ball Z with that Vegeta hairline and the Kamehameha you just threw. And guys, Tekken fans, what do you think KAZUYA did after he put his son on a shirt? Of course, he announced another King of the Iron Fist tournament. With POV switch back to Jin and he is denouncing his demon on some SpongeBob I don't need it type beat. But Lars picks up the homie and he's like, hey, you kind of need that demon. So Jin enters himself in the King of the Iron Fist tournament so he can learn how to better control his demon and get the run back with his father. My goat is clearing the tournament and then he pulls up on Reina. And all I'm going to say is I would have fell for it, but Jin beats up his auntie. He don't know that yet, but he beats up his auntie. He beats up Hwoarang and then goes on to the finals. So fast forward to the end of the game and KAZUYA is full demoned out, just got done beating up his half brother. But KAZUYA comes from out the hyperbolic tree chamber and he got an angel wing, and now it's time for father-son scrap number 2. So Jin flies up to KAZUYA and they start scrapping in the air. KAZUYA hits Jin in the back of the head with this nasty ass elbow, but Jin did this nasty ass flip using the momentum and kicked KAZUYA right down to the ground. And then KAZUYA makes a goddamn death ball. Who does bro think he is, Frieza? Bro is trying to bite off every Dragon Ball character flow he can before he kicks the bucket. He throws the death ball at his son, Jin blocks it, and then he starts having a coming to Jesus moment with his mom. His mom tells him to lock in and he gets this new transformation and not to kill his dad. But Jin's like, nah, I'ma plaster little bro's brains across the wall, gang. And out comes Angel Jin and he takes the death ball and lobs that hole right into the ocean. And KAZUYA seeing Jin in this new form is like, ain't no way. And Jin starts juggling his dad in the air. They get led back to the spot where the death ball got launched into the ocean, and then a big ass volcano erupted with this large ass piece of rock propelling Jin and KAZUYA up into space. Right here now got me wondering what Tekken even is about, cause no way in hell did this fighting game have an angel and a demon fighting on this flying rock in space and I have no reaction. Cause no way is Jin and KAZUYA fighting in space on this big ass rock and KAZUYA is a devil and Jin is an angel and they're just like, yeah, we're still throwing hands though. It's never that serious, bro. At this point, if I'm Jin, I'm taking in everything that is just now happening. I'm being like, bro, dad, you know what I'm saying? Let's get back to the ground and throw hands. Is this not a little insane to you? Like, let's go play catch or something. Let's make up for lost time. They start video game boxing for a little bit, but then KAZUYA flies up in the air and makes all these crystal death beams and starts shooting them at Jin. But Jin said, no, not today. Dodged all four, flew up in the air, and knocked his father down with this axe handle. Them boys go 0 for 0, leaving each other at 1 HP each. But they both get up, they pull up on each other, and then they make this cool ass frame. It explodes, dropping them and this volcano rock back down to earth. We see Jin and KAZUYA, and they're both out of their devil and angel forms. It's regular dude hands from now on. They pull up on each other, they both clash kicks, and then they start video game boxing. Jin and KAZUYA start going crazy on top of this rock, but KAZUYA is blocking all of Jin's attacks. Then KAZUYA said, oh yeah, my turn. Hit Jin with 3 consecutive blows right to the sternum, and then punch his ass away with this nasty ass right to the chest. Jin did not take too kindly to that though, cause he pulled up on Pops. It bro with his running super kick, and then he kicked his ass away. KAZUYA stands up though. Father and son was about to clash, but KAZUYA's punch hit Jin first, and then he started juggling his son mid cutscene. Like, my brother in Christ, that is your flesh and blood. He came from out of your nuts and out of your wife, bro. Why are you doing your child, your baby boy, like this? But Jin gets back up. He says, I'm juggling back. He goes, tries to hit his Pops with this uppercut, but KAZUYA blocked it. But Jin said, I don't give no damn about no guard. Punched his ass right through it, launching his ass up into the air, and then he starts juggling them. They pull up on each other, they clash, and then they hit each other with this PTSD headbutt. And Jin's head must have been a little stronger than KAZUYA's, because bro was reeling and Jin was taking full advantage of it. He pulled up on Pops, and KAZUYA thought this rock was about to save his life, but Jin punched through the rock and rocked his dad right in the jaw. Then these boys get back to video game boxing. KAZUYA sternum checked his son, but Jin did not take too kindly to that, and KAZUYA pulled up, tried to get another lick off on his son, but Jin blocked it, and then he did this nasty ass spin uppercut and paused. Look at this form, Little Mac would be proud. And then Jin and KAZUYA start boxing. Jin's winning the majority of the exchange, and then KAZUYA tries to get this combo off on him, and he is just parrying bro. And let's talk about it, bro. This man Jin is switching stances. He is set repping through all the homies he's made along the way. And then KAZUYA starts violating his son. I'm talking about KAZUYA threw a punch and Jin tried to catch it, but he got a foot to the sternum instead, knocking his ass up against this rock. And KAZUYA just starts beating the ever-living mess out of his son. And I know I've said this about 6 times in this video already, but it's not that deep. Like, can you stop beating my ass and have a conversation? There is no reason for you to be putting my ass in a blender like this, gang. But KAZUYA finishes putting the beats to his son by squishing Jin's head between a rock and his fist. But Jin gets back up, and KAZUYA is just tired of stunning his son right now, and he hits him with this nasty 4-piece combo. I'm talking about right straight, elbow to the back of the head, knee to the face, and then he finishes it off with another right. But that did not drop Jin, because he's having a friends and family flashback right now. So he sternum checks his son, thinking that's gonna drop him down to the ground, but he is still standing. And KAZUYA tries to finish off Jin with this nasty ass right hook, but Jin counters with this uppercut. Then they start going blow for blow. There's some real hatred in every punch and kick being thrown right now. But Jin ends it off by hitting this nasty ass spinning back kick on KAZUYA's chin. And then they get back to video game boxing. Jin palm strikes his dad away, but then KAZUYA gets a surge of energy, pulls up, uppercuts KAZUYA right in the sternum. And then Jin and KAZUYA run at each other, full ass sprint. They both clash, punching each other right in the face, and KAZUYA ultimately drops down to the ground, losing the fight. Jin won. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a petty ass individual, bro. Just like how Heihachi did to KAZUYA, and then KAZUYA did to Heihachi, I'm picking little bro up and dropping this nigga in the volcano, bro. I'm not letting you pop that off on me again. I'm not letting you get the chance to ever live again. You was just doing me crazy on that rock, and it ain't happening again. I'm making sure you're donezo. But the moral of the story is, don't be a terrible father, because one day your son's going to grow strong enough to beat your ass, and he will do it. But other than that, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. If you liked, like, comment, subscribe, doing the good stuff, and yeah, I'm out of here. Bye.